Hi, it's Lisa, and welcome to my scrapbook table. Today I am participating in a little series called Use It Up for July with MK Gunn and Janet Fritz. I have a cute picture here of some kids from church. I'm using the Indigo and Ivy collection from 2019 from Pink Paisley. I fussy cut some feathers. Feathers have absolutely nothing to do with this photo, but I liked the paper, I liked the colors, and so that's what I went with. I had already used up almost all of the dark blue and white from this kit, because that's my favorite. I'm always falling for dark blue and white. But I decided I needed a shelf for my photo to sit on, so I pulled out this white and aqua stripe and just cut off a section of that. I go ahead and trim it to make an angle, and I ink the edges because you didn't see it, but I had already inked the edges of the 3 papers creating that base piece. I have no idea where the scripty one came from. It was just in my stash. And I don't usually like to put white and cream on a page together, but for some reason it didn't bother me here. This photo is of some kids from our church. That evening we were putting together birthday cake boxes to be given out to families at our church food pantry, and the kids made cards that would go into each kit, so that in each kit was a cake mix, some frosting, some birthday plates and napkins and candles, and also this birthday card that they had made for parents to sign and use for their kids, and then a letter from the kids that they all signed too. Here you can see that I went ahead and glued down the feathers. And again, there's nothing feathery about this, but I was using that background paper and decided to fussy cut a bunch of the feathers and went ahead and used them. I did back that photo with 3 sheets of scrap cardstock so that it will raise up a little bit on the page. That journaling card I'm adhering to the left. After I'm done recording, I will add the kids' names to that. I put a little sticker there at the bottom that says love it. In a little while you'll see that that moves up to the top instead. I have this circle piece that I really want to get on there, and it does end up making it, but I don't decide for a while where I'm going to put it. This little piece will be my journaling box. And again, these are all edged with that VersaFine Claire ink. I think it's Morning Mist, Morning Fog, something like that. I put a little heart sticker there. Here I'm moving the Love It sticker to the top of that 3x4 card. I have some stickers there that I pulled off the sticker sheet and stuck on an acrylic block. I put a tab up there that says today. I do end up keeping that tab, but it moves. And I have a heart there. You'll see toward the end that it moves as well, because while I like it there, I found something to put there that I absolutely love instead and was really excited to use. I'm trying here to use this second heart. I was sure I was going to use it. I end up not. I'm sorry for the noise if you can hear it in the background. Some neighbors decided to put off some fireworks, and I hadn't thought of that when I decided to do this voiceover on the 4th of July, right before bed. So I go ahead and glue that heart down, but again, it's going to move. I wish you could see the expressions on these kids' faces in this photo. They were so happy, so excited with what they had done, and kind of proud of themselves. And but for privacy's sake, I went ahead and covered their faces. Now I want to put some flair on here, so I pulled out 2 different bags of flair from my stash. I like that one, but it's not sticking out a lot. And so I pull out this other bag of flair, and I find this butterfly. The colors go perfectly with what I have on this page. I really wish I had 3 of them, to scatter around the page, but I only have this one, so it's the one that's on there. When I add these flare to my pages, I pull out the styrofoam backing and I put 2 layers of Stampin' Up's dimensionals back there, and that usually holds those on pretty well. Now I'm pulling out some sequins from a pack. I have no idea where I bought these sequins. I'm sorry. I haven't the slightest idea where I got them or what the name of them is or anything. And right now I have both the bluish green ones out and some clear ones, but later as I look at the clear ones in person, you don't really notice on screen, but in person they looked too pink, so I got rid of those and I just used the aqua colored ones. Now I'm thinking about a title, and I pull out 2 different packs of rub-ons. Both of them had a title that could work, but I didn't have anywhere on this page that a rub-on title was going to show up well. And even though I really wanted to use the rub-ons, I ultimately decided not to do it. So I'm putting those away. I fight with this one for a couple minutes. There we go. And you can tell I'm looking at the Simple Story ones again. Then I pull out this bin. It's a fridge bin. I believe I bought this one at Tuesday Morning. I pull out these Felicity Jane puffy hexagons, and some of the colors of those are absolutely perfect. And I think I might use the hexagons instead of the sequins. So I leave that there, and I take a few minutes and I go through this bin, which is very full. I do find a little word sticker that says blessed, and I add that. I do feel blessed to work with these kiddos. It's one of the highlights of my week. And I keep searching through the bin. I pull out other word stickers. None of those work. In this bin are all sorts of sticker things that I'm just not ready to pull apart and put in my color bins yet. And I pull out these Vicki Boutin thickers. They're from the Storyteller collection, I think. And I pull out some Simple Stories, things that maybe could work for a title. That one has a happy birthday, and this is about birthday cakes and birthday cards. So I think that could work. This one has a celebrate word on it, and that could work also. I look through this whole bin. There's some, I think that's a Vicki Boutin one, and so is that. I finally set that aside, and I'm still mulling over what to do for a title. What I end up doing for a title, yes, it was about birthday, but it was about more than that. It was about the kids doing something for others and helping them realize that some kids need a little help having a happy birthday. So I thought of a title. I was thinking of the kids' song. They sing, "I'm happy today." And so I went with sharing today, and you'll see in a few minutes that that's what I put on there. In the meantime, I flipped over the package of Felicity Jane hexagons, and I found these corduroy hearts. They are from the Molly collection in 2021. I bought some Felicity Jane stuff when they were getting rid of their scrapbooking lines, and I'm so excited that I found these corduroy hearts to put on this page because they stand out nicely against the scripty paper, but they still fit the mood and the feel of this page and the theme because the kids are sharing their love. And I'm just tickled to death to get them on a page. I wish I had some more of those little corduroy hearts. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Maybe I was looking through another bin for something. In a minute here, you'll see that I do a little bit of cleanup. I get those puffy stickers and hearts put away. Oh, I think I'm taking out the backing. There's some styrofoam backing in that flare piece. Yeah, I was removing that. That took me a few tries to get that out. And then I added my dimensionals and put that on there. I love that butterfly. I'm happy with that. I set those aside. First I try to get them in the package and that doesn't work, so I ended up just setting them aside till after I was done recording. There, I gave up. And I believe next I'm adding the title. Here I'm still thinking about, should I use the Celebrate that's in this Simple Stories package? And again, I'm sorry about the fireworks in the background. I hope they're not too loud. I'm adding some sequins. You cannot see the title well on this page in the video, but in person it shows up just fine. There's a white outline around the letters, and they're dimensional, so they stand out nicely from that scripty paper that's part of my background. Now I'm putting my sequins on. I am not good at deciding where sequins go. I want them to look random and just strewn about there, and they never look like that. Maybe someday I should just drop some on a page and glue them wherever they land. I guess I just overthink where they go. You won't see me do this on screen, but in the end, in one of the still shots, you'll see that I added a double black line just with a black pen around the very outer layer of my background. I didn't like it, just seemed too unfinished and too plain, so that's why I did that. And I like looking at the finished product now in front of me. I am glad that I did that. I think it set off the page nicely. So maybe you have some stash to use up. I encourage you to pull it out of your drawers or off your shelf and go ahead and just make a page. Find a picture that'll go with it and get some stuff used up in the month of July. And I'm finishing up putting my sequins on. The still shots are coming soon, and I did do some journaling about what we were doing that night. And here come the still shots. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day.